Deontay Wilder continues to lie through his teeth about fighters avoiding Luis Ortiz. He claims that nobody wants to fight Luis Ortiz. Well, somebody needs to tell Deontay Wilder that just a few months ago, earlier this year, Anthony Joshua tried to fight Luis Ortiz. He offered him his career highest purse, £5.5 million, which is about $7 million. And guess what Luis Ortiz did? Luis Ortiz turned it down. So when Deontay comes out his mouth saying that nobody wants to fight him and acts as though he's the only person who wants to fight Ortiz, again, he's just lying through his teeth. Completely untrue. $7 million was offered to the guy. Career high payday. 14 times more than Wilder paid him when he fought Ortiz first time around. Luis Ortiz took terrible advice from his team, including Al Heyman, in turning the Anthony Joshua fight down, particularly in light of AJ losing to Andy Ruiz. I mean, Luis Ortiz must have been watching the television and thinking that should have been me in there. Not only me taking those heavyweight belts, but me becoming the first Cuban heavyweight champion of all time and me taking home by far the highest purse of my career, $7 million. Set up my family for life. That's what he must have been thinking when he saw Andy Ruiz take those belts. So, that is what that is. But as I say, Wilder continues to peddle this myth, this lie that there was nobody out there willing to fight Ortiz, hoping to bolster his own position, hoping to bolster his own image in the eyes of the fans. Well, he's only going to bolster his image in the eyes of ignorant fans who don't know that Ortiz turned down career high money to face Anthony Joshua. Or the demented Wilder hardcore fans who are just as intellectually challenged as Deontay is himself. And somehow they're acting as though AJ offering Luis Ortiz $7 million doesn't count. What brand of crack are they smoking? At the time, Luis Ortiz had 6 weeks, 7 weeks or something? If he would have accepted the AJ fight, he had 6 or 7 weeks to get prepared. Deontay Wilder himself, this is facts now, I've shown this in videos before. Deontay Wilder himself came out and said, Luis Ortiz is always in shape. He should take the AJ fight. He's always in shape. He'll be ready. So Wilder knows. Wilder commented on the fact that Ortiz was being offered the AJ fight. Ortiz's team came out and acknowledged, yes, it was a real offer. In fact, there was a member of Ortiz's team, after they, turned down the AJ fight and AJ was looking for a different opponent instead, there was a member of the team who came out and actually said that they got it wrong. And they tried to push for too much money. And they were actually looking for 10 million or 12 million. Some crazy figure. Whoever advised them to do that needs to be fired. They need to look at that person and think, why did you do that? You don't do that to somebody in that position. Take an opportunity away from them like that if you've got their best interests at heart. But of course, Al Heyman did not have Luis Ortiz's best interests at heart. He had his own best interests at heart, his investors' best interests at heart, Fox's best interest. This is what Al Heyman was thinking about. He wasn't thinking about Luis Ortiz. So that is what that is. Wilder keeps peddling lies and nonsense. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. It's happening. I'm out.